Good morning and welcome back to the Morning Brew. Hope you're having a great morning. Special in-studio guest today, Eli Shepherd.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on your show.
Well, pleasure to have you on the show, man. And
Yes, sir.
I don't even know really where to start because you've been blessed with so many talents and gifts, and not only those talents have been shown locally in our community, but
Yes, sir.
those talents have been shown around the world. So basically, let's start off with you making history.
Yes, sir.
So tell us about the history you made as it relates to Lafayette Christian School.
At Lafayette Christian School, I am the first one to go to college and play football. I am the first one to play in a all-star game besides the school all-star game.
Mm-hmm.
And I am the first one to travel the country and play football. So they kind of honored me before I left by saying that they're going to retire my jersey and hang it up in the new stadium.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's always an honor to be recognized. So recognition, pays out a lot for me. Yes, sir.
So you're going to have your jersey retired?
Yes, sir. Well, they didn't really say they was going to retire it.
Hang it up. Okay.
Hang it up in the new
Still,
stadium.
either way it goes,
Yes.
it's still a great accomplishment.
Yes, sir.
So what position did you play for Lafayette Christian?
I played linebacker, fullback, kicker, defensive end. I played special teams. I played everything. Yes, sir, over the previous years. But my last year, they tried to, narrow it down and make me focus on what I was going to play more in college.
Mm-hmm.
I played more fullback and linebacker.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, with you signing college, tell us what college you signed on to play college football with.
Well, I committed to go to the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, which is in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 1AA school. The coaches and stuff was very exciting. I picked that school because I've been dealing with UTC ever since my 10th grade year.
Mm-hmm.
I've been going to visit the campus, going to the football games on the field with the players. So,
mm-hmm.
I felt like home when I went to Tennessee. So that's the school that I decided to commit to.
Okay. And they're going to utilize you in the same position?
Yes, sir. Linebacker, outside linebacker.
Okay.
Yes,
all
sir.
right. Now, have you even thought of this, and I know you probably have, playing at Lafayette Christian, and once you get to University Tennessee, Chattanooga, they're going to be guys just as skilled as you are. Have you thought about how you're going to deal with competing and being around other players who are just as good as you are?
Yes, sir. I thought about it. I just thought that I have to, really try to adapt to the system. Come in, work hard just like they do, no walking, train just as hard as they do the extra. The extra is what's going to pay off for me coming from a small school. Getting up still at 5 o'clock in the morning, working out. Don't be late to drills, get to meetings early, do the small stuff, and it'll pay off for me at the end.
And it's key you said that because it's those small things sometimes that we don't pay attention to detail that can allow us to walk where we need to be walking. So
Yes, sir.
I'm glad you realized that as a young man.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, now you were chosen or selected to play on what? Tell us the team that you were selected to play. Well, now let's back up because you went to Florida first, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about Daytona, Florida, and how you got to Daytona, Florida, and who you played with.
Well, I went to a USA camp over the summer, and they selected me to. I didn't make the original USA team at the time, so they saw some potential in me, so they put me on their other team, which was the USA American team.
Okay.
So I made that team, and so I traveled to Daytona Beach, Florida on December the 27th, and the game was held on January the 1st, and I played against the Nationals, and we beat them 12-6.
12-6.
Yes, sir.
And what did that feel like?
It felt good because we all was, on the field. We talked to them pretty much through the week. They was talking smack to us. We're going to beat y'all. We're going to beat y'all. We're going to beat y'all. So we didn't, our coach, he was a coach of character. He kept telling us, don't worry about that stuff. We play with our pads. We talk with our pads. So that's what we did on the field. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Now, how many other people, anybody in the area get to go to Daytona as well, or?
I didn't know anyone from the area. We had players from New Jersey, Tennessee, Texas, Michigan, Missouri. We had players all over.
All over.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. And your dad said it was real hot in January up there, around 85 degrees.
Yes, sir. I called back home. They said it was maybe 30 degrees. And when in Daytona, it was 85.
85.
Yes, sir. We was on the beach with short shirts off and stuff. So.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, cool. So not only that, you were selected to play on another elite team.
Yes,
and
sir.
so tell us about what team were you selected to play on this time?
Yes, sir. Well, my 10th grade year, I decided to join NCSA, which stands for National Scouting Recruiting Association.
Gotcha.
And they basically looked at my film, the team that I played on, they basically looked at my film and evaluated me and said that, hey, this guy would be a great fit for our team. So they selected me. They texted me one day on the email. I was so excited. I'm running around the house. They sent it to my dad's phone, and I said, hey, my dad said, if you want to do it, you're going to do it. So in March the 19th, I flew from Atlanta to New York, and then from New York to Italy. And I played with some of the best players in the country, you know. Our coach, he said, hey, you was bigger than we saw on film, so he said we might have to change your position. So I ended up playing defense, and I was comfortable with it, long I'm getting a start position. He said you'll start too, so I was excited about that. I went out and proved myself, and no one knew that I came from an 8-man school. Like I had players.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir. No one knew. It was players saying, "Did you play at a 5A school?" I was like, I'm thinking in the inside, no, but I didn't say nothing to them, you know. But so we played, and I started. I actually they said I was a key player, so they actually put me on a documentary. They pulled me out of practice one day and said, hey, I saw these big TVs and the cameras and stuff flashing. They said, hey, we're going to put you in a documentary as a key player. You'll be shown all over Italy. So, you know, I was very excited about that. My work ethic, my dad, he had me sometimes up at 5 o'clock in the morning running. He pulled me up, I think it was 8 o'clock one morning, and he took me to this big old hill, which is like 2.5 football fields long, working hard. So my work ethic really paid off for me when I got to Italy, you know.
Italy?
Yes, sir.
Playing football in Italy?
Yes, sir.
Miles and miles and miles away from the Grange.
Yes, sir.
Wow, man, that's awesome. So, the team that you were on, now these players also were from other parts of the country as well?
Yes, sir. The team that I was on, everyone came from different parts of the country, like you said. Some from Texas, same places, pretty much as the American game I played in. Yes, sir. Texas, New Jersey, Missouri. Michigan, all over. Yes, sir.
All right. And you got a chance to win a medal?
Yes, sir. I won this one in Daytona Beach.
You can hold it up.
Yes, sir.
That's Daytona Beach.
Yes, sir. This one from Daytona Beach.
All right.
Yes, sir. And when I went to Italy, we got all kind of things, you know. We got a trophy. Then we got these, we got like 3 of these jagged shorts, compression shirts. So, you know, we were sponsored by Under Armour.
This is American football.
Yes, sir. American football.
USA versus Italy.
Yes, sir.
See, I'm not going to try to pronounce that word. Is it Bergamo?
Bergamo.
Bergamo, all right.
Yes,
2016.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Right. Yeah, he brought that. His dad said he has about 10 pounds of clothes that they gave him, so we couldn't get all those on the set.
Yes, sir.
Couldn't get all those on the set. Now, tell us, when you played the Italians.
Yes, sir.
Who won the game?
We won.
It's gonna be a trip right here.
Yes, sir. We beat them. We beat them 68-3. The game was over in the first quarter. I think we put up 21 points in the first quarter. But it was funny that we beat them so bad because when we first walked out on the field, they was picking at us pretty much. They laughing at us, pointing at us. Hey, we're gonna beat y'all. We didn't know what they were saying, but I'm pretty sure they were saying we're gonna beat y'all. But we took care of business. We didn't talk, you know. We just played our pads and we beat them in the first quarter. The game was over with. Actually, Coach said I kind of set the momentum for defense because in the first possession, defense I came and had made a big hit and turned the ball over. So Coach was very excited about that. I was excited. My parents at home, fans, everyone was excited about that play. My brother actually put it on Facebook, and I think I got over 300 likes over it. So it was big. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So being over in Italy, was it that much of a difference from being over here in LaGrange, or about the same, or?
A comparison to me between Italy and the United States is that Italy was more historical to me
All right.
versus the United States. The United States, I would say we're more spoiled. Like in Italy, they didn't have washing machines. And I'm looking like, how should I wash my clothes? They was like, hey, you gotta take your clothes and rub it like this and washing powder and stuff. I'm thinking, wow, it's gonna be different, a big experience for me. When in the United States, you can just throw it in the washing machine and put it in the dryer. But they didn't even have a dryer. We had to hang up our clothes, you know. So
wow.
Yes, sir. And then I got to see the comparison between two cities in Italy. You know, in Rome, it was more, I would say, old-fashioned. Like they had like old clothes on, like BC stuff.
Okay.
And then when I went to Milan, it was more rich. Like people like dressed just like us with nice suits on. You have a lot of famous people there, nice models and stuff. So nice cars like Lexus, Mercedes, Ferraris, Lamborghinis. Like people really riding around with these cars on the road. So you know, it was a big, you know, getting to seeing that it was different from Rome, because in Rome they tell you like to keep your hands in your pocket because they know jig-jack, like someone easy come up to your pocket and pull something out. But in Milan you had to really worry about that. So you know, I felt more comfortable in Milan. To me, I felt more comfortable. And
so you're trying to tell me if I ever go, I need to go to Milan?
Oh yeah. If you ever go, you need to go to Milan or Lake Como. I think you'll feel very comfortable in those two cities.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Well, Eli, man, we thank you so much for being a guest on the Morning Brew. You're a sharp young man. Keep it on, and I know you'll continue to do great things and make your parents and the community and everybody proud of you. And like I say, much success to you. We'll be keeping up with you and following you and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. Thank you.